Landscape engineer summary ready to go. 1399 Common, Inspector Tom Curry, courtyard. You have a balcony here that have some hex bolts in it, some square bolts in it, some steel. Some of the braces have been replaced. And then you have over here on the treads, you can see how the top of the stringer is all rotted out, and the clips. Hex and square bolts. Somebody put a new bolt in, but did not clean the rust out. See the floors here, cement in the wall. Cement in the wall. They took the brace off of there. You can see the old bracket. You can see the square bolts, square bolts. You can see all the rust built up on the treads, at the stringers. All your treads are secured to the clip with square bolts, and a lot of the bolts underneath are square or are a few new hex. You can see the clips that rested undersized bolts. Somebody did some cement work at the building there. Square bolts. You can see the cement at the wall. Some cement at the wall still needs to be done. Original square bolts at the hardware. Air conditioner in the way. You can see the couple of new bolts there, but they didn't clean it properly. You can see the cement in the corner there. You can see the bracket there. Square bolts, square bolts, square bolts, square bolts. Original hardware. 50, 75 years old. You can see the floors there. You can see where they overlapped them. Don't see any hooks anywhere on these floors. The rails have all square bolts, original 50, 75-year-old bolts. Clip there welded. They didn't change the bolts in it. Here they put in new bolts, didn't clean it out. You can see all the space in the rot there. You can see all the rot in the stairs, the rust building up the stairs there. See all the paint, and all the square bolts. All square bolts on the railings. You can see the clips are welded on with just small bolts hooking to the floor. You can see they put a few new bolts in the rails, connections. You can see that the floors are overlapped, no hooks in them. Spaces do not look too bad in them. So we put a new bolt in the top rail, but not on the bottom. No new bolts in the rail connections here. All original square bolts. Clip there, you can see the hole in the stringer in the channel. I should say in the T-bar. You can see the clips, all the rust building up in them. Undersized bolts. You can see the rust and the buildup on the edge of the stairs here. See all the rust and the buildup on the stairs there, all square bolts. Just welded to the stringer, just welded to the T-bar there. You can see the D-pad starting to rot out. There it's got a clip with an undersized bolt. Original hardware there, square bolt. Original hardware, square bolt there. Square bolt there, square bolt there. Square bolt to the bracket there. See the cement there. Some new bolts there, it's a new piece of angle, but it's welded on instead of all bolted. You can see the clips, undersized bolts, original square bolts, bolts missing over there where they've been welded. You can see the rust in the clips here. You can see the rust on the clips. You It's all original square hardware. You can see all the rust in there in the stairs. And that one, all the rust built up. Original hardware, 50, 75 years old. Square bolts, square bolts. Then you have this little one here going up to the first floor on the other side. You can see all the rest of the connections there. You can see the rest of see how bad the rust is in the connection there. Then that goes up and you can see the undersized clips. Some hex bolts, some square bolts. You can see the bracket there and there.